The Reader's Digest Book of Facts, Lincoln's first choice. Robert E. Lee, who became commander-in-chief of the Confederate forces toward the end of the Civil War, was originally offered command of the Union Army of the North. He turned down the offer made by President Abraham Lincoln via Francis Blair on April 18, 1861, the day after Lee's home state of Virginia seceded from the Union at the start of the war. Although he opposed secession, Lee could not bring himself to fight against his own state. 2 days later, he resigned from the Union Army, and on April 23rd, he took command of Virginia's military and naval forces. Facts about people. Bargain buy. When President Thomas Jefferson began negotiations to buy Louisiana from France, which had itself only just acquired the territory from Spain, what he had in mind was to buy an area around the mouth of the Mississippi River for no more than $10 million. But in the end, the French, preoccupied with the threat of war in Europe, were so eager to sell that in 1803 Jefferson was able, for a mere $15 million, to buy almost all the land between the Mississippi and the Rocky Mountains. The territory covered more than 800,000 square miles, doubling at a stroke the area of the United States. Invisible name. The S in Harry S. Truman does not stand for a name. Truman was christened Harry S. because both his grandfathers had names beginning with the letter Anderson Ship Truman and Solomon Young, and each grandfather would have been offended if young Truman had been given the other's name, or so the future president's parents feared. Death in the family. Abraham Lincoln was not the first member of his family to die violently. Years after the president was born, his grandfather, also named Abraham, was shot dead by an Indian at his Kentucky farm. The raider was about to carry off Thomas Lincoln, the future father of the president, when he was shot in his turn by Thomas's elder brother, Mordecai. White on gray. The White House, the president's official home, was originally gray. The color of the pale Virginia sandstone used to build it. During the War of 1812, British troops captured Washington, D.C. in August 1812, forcing President James Madison and his wife Dolly, to flee and put the mansion to the torch. When it was rebuilt after the war, the outside walls were painted white to hide the smoke stains on the walls. That is Reader's Digest Book of Facts. U.S. Presidents. Facts about people.